to my channel. This is Zero Traders on the screen again. All right, let's wait for the great guys to join us. We are live. Welcome, you're welcome. Thank you for joining. Those of you on the WhatsApp group, please let's join. Let's join. Please just like the video and share the video. So where you're joining us. Your name and where you're joining us from, please. Before we start, your name and where you're joining us from. All right, we have 8 persons here. Your name and where you're joining us from, guys. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Okay, let's dive into today's live session. So we have V75 buy. What I'm even seeing is I'm seeing a pattern, kind of pattern on the, and it's already playing out already. So if you can up in, good. So what am I saying? So I'll remove my everything I'm seeing on the chat. I'll remove everything now, so that I'll share what I'm seeing with you guys. So basically the last break of structure we had here was this major break of structure, right? And let's look at the 4-hour time frame. This is V75 1S. So on the 4-hour time frame, meanwhile, let's look at the overall trend. Trend is key. So we saw this major break of structure to the downside, right? So for a major break of structure to, this is the major trend, right? But if the trend has changed, at least you should break counter trend. So we should see price pushing up. So which price is already doing, giving us higher like this. So price also do something like this and push. Now, on the 4-hour time frame, this level here is a good support level. If you look, price took a price time before it got there. These are liquidities. Before price finally got there. And when price got there, it spiked immediately, giving us our pattern. Let me now show you guys what I saw. Let me show you guys what I saw and why I called this trade immediately. Now on the 1-hour time frame, mind you, stay with me. On the 1-hour time frame, we can clearly see that price came into this zone and pushed, right? Price came into that zone and pushed. If you are looking for liquidity, these are liquidities. Now, price gave us a pattern again by breaking this high it broke that high and price um please if your name and where you're joining us from and give us a structural liquidity that price already took out now, and this is the zone that price is going to use to buy. So this was like this down was supposed to be our original entry, entering here, and we'll be targeting here. But now one of the things that made me to say okay, let's buy it immediately is because one, I saw that this is a head and shoulder pattern. If you look at it on the line chart, you see that what price formed is an head and shoulder here, and a clear head and shoulder. And that's like a confirmation that okay, this buy is actually going to push. It's actually going to push. So in fact, I wanted to add, like buy at this. If not that we started a class there, I would have called it when we were here because I knew that price would break through. But anyway, we are good. We're good. This is it. So this is the first trade call live here. So um, this is liquidity for this one. Please, do you have any question on this setup? Do you have any question on this setup? We have 13 guys here. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you for joining. Please, I want to be sure that my network is not having any issue. So if you guys can hear me clearly, I want to give me response. And oh, coming from WhatsApp group, you're welcome. Coming from the WhatsApp group, okay. Watching live from Botswana, you're welcome. From Ghana, wow, you're welcome. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Botswana, you're welcome. My guy from Zimbabwe, Zambia, you're welcome. James from Enugu, you're welcome. Praise watching from Benin, you're welcome. Wow, 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 that's one of my friends' name, son name. Bishop from Delta, you're welcome. You're welcome. So this is the first setup. This is the first analysis we're doing. Please drop your pair and what you the pair that the pair that you want us to analyze and what you like me to do. So yeah, drop the pair. Drop the pair. Let's go. Let's go. We have a lot to do tonight. We have a lot to do tonight. We have a lot to do tonight. So let's do it quick. Let's be snappy. Let's be snappy. Okay. Okay, let me do V100. I already did the analysis down, but I'll remove everything now. I'll go to the daily time frame. Now, on the daily time frame, like I said, previously we have been looking for sells till this down. And if price takes out here, what are you going to expect? Push to the upside, and this is now our trading range. Let me enlarge my screen so that you guys can see clearly. So this is now our trading range. And now what happened? Mind you, there's a strong high here. Market swept this liquidity here. If you guys are not seeing it well, let me zoom in. There's a strong high here, making this place protected. I'll do now. That being said, there is a fresh level here that have not been tapped into. Price tap into it, dropped. But meanwhile, if after price took out this level, we should expect price to push the upside. So be very careful why you want to trade this, because now price came into this level and pushed to the upside. So we might as well have, like I said, I've been saying half of this zone, half of this old trading zone, which is around somewhere here, can as well have price retrace all the way up here. Can as well have price retrace all the way up there. You get what I'm saying? But then again, what I'm banking on this sell is because if you look on this level, on this daily time frame, we could see a clear shift to the downside. But then again, 4-hour time frame, So the 4-hour time frame, although the momentum, if you look, this really slow. But if I want to even say it will be above this level, can you see it? Above that level, if the sell would hold, should go into that zone, deep into the zone, then we should look for sales. But for now, and if you get to that level, look for change your character or something, and your confirmation and all that before you take your trade. Because like I said, we've changed character here. Although I was expecting this low to be taken out because this needs liquidity to push, even if it wants to push. So yeah, that's what I have for V100. Please, any question, any contribution, any question, any contribution? Please throw more light on top of that. Okay, come on. Oh, okay. Please throw more light on top of that analysis. Remember JM. Who is JM? Okay, catch on Nigeria journey from WhatsApp. Okay, so okay, bro. Okay, jump 10. Please throw more light. Okay. V15 one is okay. I'll do 15 one. Step in this. From Kenya, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so let me do 15 one is then do step in this. Do you agree with me that this is clearly bearish on the on this time frame? Although price is coming into the deep, it's bearish. What I can see clearly, let's not even go too deep, but I'm kind of seeing a strong low here. Even though this price wants to be bullish, I'm kind of seeing a strong low there, and I'm seeing this as my Cosmodo order block that that failed, and this as structural liquidity, and this as the break of structure to the up. Now, if this should happen, price should come here. If I had gone to the monthly time frame now, I would have understand what we're saying, but let's just do what we're saying. So but now price has not even tapped into that level. So as if the price is going to still drop. So let me look at the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, you're not going to use this zone to sell because it will go as liquidity. You're going to use this zone above for your sell. So if you want to wait for sales, that level above is the perfect level for the sell. So this is what I have. Please, I want to know in my background, if there's any noise on my background, please. Can you guys tell me, is the sound good? Is everything perfect? Let me know. Let me know. So that's what I have. So for this sell into the zone, then we try to buy into the next zone. I'll do step BDS next. Let me look at the rest comments. V50, V75, V75, there's nothing there. There's nothing really there to even, hey God. So I checked that TP already. No, I'll still show you guys some though. So I'm doing so I'm doing V75. No, step index first. So let me add step index. No, yeah. So step index. So let me just go to the daily time frame, right? I remember the last time I spoke about price coming into this level, and that's this level, price dropped. So we are bearish, we are clearly bearish. So now the price broke structure to the downside. The next thing you want to do is look for levels, fresh levels that price might come into. For me, this level is very fresh because this other block have not been tapped into. So that will be used as our structural liquidity. Then we should expect this to happen. Then that's that for stepping index. For V50, I'm literally expecting price to drop. I'm expecting price to drop. Price reacted off that level, and I'm expecting price to drop all the way down here because this is where price is coming from. And since price is coming from there, using this as structural liquidity, then price should take out this level. So price has not taken out that level, so we are still expecting more push to the downside. Do we get the analysis? Do you understand? Any question? For let me just go to the 4-hour time frame to see if there's anything I can add to what I just saw. Nothing really much. Maybe price might react off this level. So, but for now, fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Mind you, this was the break of structure. And if that is zero, this is protected high. Although this one no structural liquidity and all, but can still work. So yeah, please, guys, is my network. We have 18 persons here. My network good? Okay, yeah, sounds good, but the view is not very well clear. Okay. Very perfect. Any continuation for V25? Okay, please help us with the recording, sir. Yes, definitely. You can watch. You can rewatch on YouTube. Can always rewatch on YouTube. So let's see. There's no background noise. Okay, please stop the analysis. Yes, I have not forgotten. I have not forgotten. So some people said V75. How many of you on the buy for V? How many of you are on the buy for V751S? If you bought the trade, if you bought that setup I sent, you can as well share your screenshots to the group. Let's see where you entered from and how we can. So this is our new range, and price has not given us a low yet. I should change my color of my chart since some people are complaining that let me just put it to default. Okay, so but I don't like having grid on my chart. So yeah, this is it. Now this is price has not. If we have a sweep and a break, then a strong low here, we know that price has given us a shift to the upside, and we can now look for buys, right? But now price is still bearish. But you see this sale that is currently happening. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Price is going to at least push. Even if he wants to sell, should push above. Now, why did I say so? There's no liquidity. There's no liquidity for price to use here to sell. It's just a fresh level, which is good, very fresh level. But if you look at it, this is a pool of liquidity. Price will grab them. And even if he wants to sell, like I said, remember, we've cleared a major low. We've cleared a major low. Take note, we've cleared a major low. So for me, I'm not even looking for sales on this trade. on this pair. The pair has given us a lot. I remember when I dropped the analysis from here, weekly time frame. If you go and watch my old videos, you see it. I dropped that analysis from there. When was that? That was April, beginning of, okay, almost the ending of April around that time. You understand? So that's it, guys. That's it. And also remember that mentorship is still on. Mentorship is ongoing. You can still join. It's not too late to join. Join the train. Join the train. Okay. So that was it since April. This has dropped till when September now. So, but for now, price has given us everything that we need. So I feel price should, want to come into deep premium again. Then we look out for sales. So yeah, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. The guy that is asking about top down analysis. Top down analysis basically is, let me just explain using this. Now, for example, this was it. When I went to the weekly time frame, what I saw basically, one of the things you need to know about fresh levels are levels that have not been mitigated before. So what I saw on the weekly time frame was a fresh level that had not been mitigated, and I saw liquidity around it, right? Before that level, on that's this level, and still on the daily time frame, still fresh. Now, what is top down analysis? I go to the higher time frame, look at for my pattern. I saw the pattern on the higher time frame, sweep of this high, break of structural liquidity. Then I'm going to wait for price to come into my area of interest, POI. Once price comes into it, then this way, and I go to the lower time frame. Mind you, this is when I go to the lower time frame. Look at all the trades that we have caught. V10 hit TP. V10 hit TP. This was it. This was the structural liquidity. This was the protected eye. And this was the zone. And this was our target. You guys must have seen videos where I analyze this now. What I've been saying that price is going to drop. Why? I saw that major daily time frame is bearish. Clearly. What am I going to look for? Structural liquidity and protected eye. Why I saw protected eye? I saw the sweep of this eye. So that eye is protected. That's it. And this is what price has done. So this is what top down analysis is. Analyzing from higher time frame, then push to lower time frame. That's just it basically. Understanding your structure. Structural liquidity. Structure is king. Structure. You must understand structure as a trader. Market structure. You understand market. If you have not watched my video on market structure, you can watch it. You need to understand structure in order for you to really, understand what top down analysis basically is. So I hope that helps you. This has already given us everything that we need now. This is it. Step index. I've done step index. You're welcome. If you're new here, you're welcome to the channel. I've done step index. Okay, done step index already. Okay, jump 10. Drop your pairs, or even if it's currencies, drop. I'll do it. Like I said, mentorship is just $50, and this is the last mentorship. If you're joining, stay locked in, join us. So now clearly, we clearly see that price gave us our what. These are the kind of trades I love. Now this is the string. This is the range. But now let's look for a strong eye. Let's look for a strong eye. See, one of the things I don't like about trading derivative is that we don't have, there's no higher time frame this thing here. If not, but I still go to my trading view though, my normal derivative this thing to check out for levels, right? So now let me show you guys something. Can you see that this level is a protected eye because we had our sweep of this eye, our of that level. But price wicked it out, but it's still valid because price has not broken through all through, and now it's expected because there is no structural liquidity. If they had structural liquidity, we would have said, oh, we're not expecting this item to be taken out. Do you understand? I've told you guys, I did a video about dark strategy, right? Whereby I spoke about how these three liquidities are formed: transactional liquidity, inducement liquidity, and yeah. So if you have not watched that video, I think you should go and watch it. So this is that level has not still broke, but one of the things I like doing is looking for fresh levels. Looking for fresh levels. Although this is giving me a nice movement. This level have been used by that level. So the only level that is here is that above level. Think the open close level and this resistance level here. Now, but let's deal with what we're seeing here. So we'll go to our lower time frame, 1 hour time frame to see what price is doing. 1 hour time frame now. So on the 1 hour time frame, what can we see? Okay, price already gave us our break of structure to the downside, and okay, we have this zone here. Now I see why this guy is asking for this, because it's kind of in the area where we want to take trades from. So this, but like I said, this price might still want to come above here. So just be careful, even if you want to take this sell, even if you want to sell now, right? Be careful with the sell. Look for entries, and you can take your sales. So that's that for jump. All right, you're welcome. I'm waiting, guys. We are 19 here. Thank you for joining. I dropped a setup already. That's V751S buy. So let me share it in case you're just joining now, so that you can maybe participate in the trade and benefit. So I did the analysis already, the breakdown and everything. So this was it. Let me just go to the 1 hour time frame and show you the setup. Maybe you could see and like the setup, and you can engage. So guys, I'm waiting for your questions, or what pair do you want me to do basically. So guys, I'm waiting. Is it okay to use only, okay, let me put it on the screen. Is it okay to use only 4 hours as a higher time frame? Yeah, it's okay. You can use it, but most of the time, daily time frames, weekly, monthly are better. But you can use it though. You can use it. Just be patient enough to wait for your confirmation entries if you want to use it. Yeah, so yeah, that's that. Any other question or any other pair? Let's see. Let's see. Let me do V31S. V31S has really moved. Like I said the last week, I said this level is that zone, that other block have not been used, and that was what I used to take this sell. Those of you on the Telegram, you know what I'm saying. I did the live analysis last week. On price is dropping, price is going to drop until it breaks that level. Can you see what I'm saying? A fresh level liquidity zone sell is that. I won't say it's easy though, I won't say it's easy. I won't say it's easy. So okay, so is it okay to use only one for okay, I think have answered this question before. You answered that question before. So I'm waiting. V51S also, I spoke about this sale that's currently happening, and although I tried doing some counter trend trades which kind of did not work, but I'm waiting for a sale around somewhere here. You understand? So I've already sent it to Telegram. If you're not there, join the group so that you can, stay with us. Can stay with us. Okay, you didn't get the answer. Okay. What I said is that you can, but daily time frames, 4 hour time frame is an higher time frame. So you can. All right. You guys are not asking me to do any other pair, so I think as well. Have I done V50? Okay, I've done V50. Yes, V25 1S. Let me share this. I shared this to the Telegram. I even shared it last week that we were buying from here and we're targeting here. Price has pushed, way higher. But let's see what we can do now to continue the trade. Although the zone has just been playing with me since. Now this zone would be a zone I would love to, continue the buy. We had our stretcher liquidity. I sent it to the group though. Sent it to the group already. So we had our stretcher liquidity there. And we are expecting price to push all the way up here. So yeah, guys, that's it. I've done V100. I've done V100. May you please go back to V51? It's okay. All right. V75 one is sorry. I'm back. I'm here. Do you have any question about the setup? I haven't. I only trade the reef. I haven't traded it with them. So I only trade the reef. I've been using the reef for the past 4 years, 5 years, going to 5 years plus, you know. So that's what I've been using. BTC gold. Okay, okay. Somebody's saying now. Although gold has made its all-time high, isn't there a lot of liquidity under that zone? Pretty, yeah, there's liquidity, but one of the things I can see is clearly, uh, is it this V75 one you're talking about, or um, which one are you talking about, please? Oh, will this strategy work there as well? Yes, it works everywhere. So let me remove this and share my screen on. So if you look at gold, gold has done all-time high. It's not advisable to even sell or buy now. Just relax, allow price to do its thing. If price wants to push down, let me remove all this. Do you guys want me to do a breakdown of what happened for gold? If you want that, then I can do it. But if you don't want, I will as well just leave it. You know, I sent a trade about a buy good setup on the Telegram. Yeah, I saw a buy good trade. Since gold is at the all time high, let me see BTC. Maybe we could see something from there. Okay. Okay. The last time I remember saying that there's a level I'm looking to buy BTC from. Okay, so there's a level I'm looking to buy BTC from, which is that level, right? It's price giving us a sweep, a break of structure, a sweep of this low, and if price should, then we are targeting here. So price has not gotten there yet. So that's why I have basically for those two pairs. Gold has gone. Yeah, you're saying something about the V. Okay, let me read. What I noticed on recent is there is a sweep making two equal lows, okay, which I saw to be liquidity. Please help. Okay, let me see. Like I used to say, everyone is right in the market. It's just perspective. What you are seeing might just be different from what me I'm seeing. So coming. Let me increase. Oh, like I said, I am seeing a pattern. If you go to the this, if you go to the, you see an head and shoulder pattern clearly. Can you see it? So okay, can't we trade sales? You can look for sales. You can look for sales. How do I identify these liquidity zones? I did a video about that now, so you can watch the video. That strategy, watch the video, you see there. Can you share an example of how you will stack an entry, or what you will do? What will make you to stack an entry? Okay. For example, I want to show you this trade on V30. Although it was not stacked, I use. Um, if you know me, most of the time, sometimes I just enter from my resistance level. So if you look at it, that was the resistance level I enter from. Sometimes I just set my stop loss and my target, and yes, boom, that's it. But if you want to use confirmation, you could as well wait for three candlestick pattern on this time frame, 1 hour time frame. Then you would have entered immediately at the opening of the next candle. Sorry, at the opening of this next candle. Price came to your resistance level, give you a pattern, then you should sell at the opening of the next candle. So if you look, there was no drawdown. There was no drawdown. So you stack that way. You can do that on lower time frame. Also do it on higher time frame. The higher the time frame, the better for yourself. Literally. So like this one now, there's no need to be going back lower, 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 lower too. You might as well miss the entry if you want to do that. You might miss the entry. So guys, um, that will be all. I might not be around next week for live session, but I'm still with you guys though. I might, because my convocation, some of you know already, my convocation is around the corner. So I'll be in school preparing, planning, preparing a lot of things, a lot of stuff. So yeah, um, since we have no other question, I think we'll call it a day. Apply risk management for the V75 honest buy. You see that someone is saying that, oh, there's liquidity below it and all that. So don't go all in. Don't go all in. Apply wisdom. And all right, that's well. Like I said, this is what I have. This is what I'm targeting. Liquidity, protected low, targeting this side first, the next side. That will be all for today. I hope this blessed you. Okay, link is on the bio. Just check the bio, the group, the YouTube bio. You see it. If you want to join my mentorship, DM me. V101S, V101S has gone. Is currently buying. It's currently buying. Let me show you. I had some sales position, but when I looked at the monthly time frame, okay, V101S. When I looked at the monthly time frame, I saw that price is going to push. Although even if you want to see sales might come from this level, which might not likely happen. But let's just see. DM me to join mentorship. But for now, this I'm just staying out of this pair. Nothing really much. Nothing really much. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for joining. See you on the next. Please like the video, share, subscribe. God bless you.